Hello, guys. I just want to announce this is gonna be another nice day of stream, and yeah, just grab that. Hold on. Oh, just need to grab something, and yeah, this is gonna be a nice piece of stream. Sorry, because I haven't been able to proceed a bit sooner with this, but really, I was extremely busy and I really didn't have time for this. But now I do. Now I can hang around with the boys, with my favorite fans. And yeah, this is gonna be a nice piece of play. This is really gonna be a nice piece of play. I'm so glad because I'm hanging around with you again, boys. I'm really glad because I'm hanging around with you again. Didn't have much of a time these days, but I was working. I was having a lot of things going on. Hello, Christelle. How are you doing? Well, I was a lot of things were going on, and that's why I've chosen to sound a bit different. And right now, I'm just setting something up. Just give me a few seconds. Okay, just searching for something. Okay, that's it. Man, it's gonna be this card is gonna be entertaining for many reasons. This is the last fight card of the year, and many things gonna be resolved. Hello, Adam. Anything on the Schmo call out? He didn't respond yet, so we will see. But I'm training every day. You see that I'm not joking around. I'm training every single day. You can see that on my Instagram, and you can see that on every single platform that I have. I'm training every single day. I'm not joking around. I'm really training GMP, ground game, scrambling, fighting of the back, etc., etc. That's what I'm training. So I'm aware of my bad sides and I'm aware of my positive sides. I'm really trying to grind it out. I'm really trying to get better, and that is my ultimate goal. Just to know that really is my ultimate goal to become better. Jordan Newsom versus Sergey Morozov. Uh, Morozov to win minus 305. I'd say Morozov decision. But I'm unsure of this fight, and I didn't bet on this one. If you want to play a bit riskier, then let me see how much Morozov decision. Morozov decision plus 120. This is already a prop. Already is a prop, as much as I can say. This is a prop. That's how I see it coming, but aside of this. Side of this, I don't see. I mean, maybe Jordan Newsom could pull the plug out. Maybe he can pull out an upset. You never know. But from what I've seen, I doubt. I doubt he's gonna pull out the upset. I pretty much doubt. David Dvorak versus Manel Kape. I have two potential things. I have a Kape KO TKO for plus 165 or Dvorak decision. If it goes the distance, I'm almost certain it's gonna be Dvorak's victory. But Manel Kape has a brutal knockout power. So I'm unsure which one of these two is gonna happen. I'm really unsure because Dvorak is having way better gas tank than Manel Kape. But on the other side, Manel Kape is harder hitting hillbilly. You know that very well. This Portuguese fighter is known for extremely hard hits, and you know that he's got tons of knockouts under his belt. So I don't know. Some people are going to say that Dvorak stands no chance. I don't share their greed. I don't share those thoughts. I actually think he has very good chances. These are my pieces of advice. I do believe that he has pretty much solid chances to win if he survives without a knockout. Then the next one is going to be Brian Battle versus Rinat Fakhretdinov. I actually picked battle to win. Battle to win plus 130. Battle decision. Still staying with battle decision. Battle decision in a hard combat. Plus 250. Yes, battle is looking awesome. Yeah, battle is pretty much looking awesome. I also got to praise his performance. I got to praise his look, and that guy is working hard. Brian Battle. That guy is working very, very hard. So I'm just wanna say that I'm sorry because I didn't go live earlier. I'm really sorry because I didn't do so, but I really didn't have time. I was super busy, and that didn't go well for me. My time is kind of limited, so sorry again. Then Maheshat versus Rafa Garcia. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Maheshat is going to have unfair advantage, so I'm switching to Maheshat to win plus 130 because he's going to have unfair advantage. He missed the scale, and I think he did this intentionally. I have a feeling that he did this intentionally, so I'm gonna go Maheshat KO TKO. I have a feeling that he did that intentionally. He's a hard hitter, and I do think something else is involved here. I think I have a feeling it was intentional foul made by Maheshat. That's at least how I see it going on. I don't know about you lads, but I think he intentionally missed the scale because he wants unfair advantage over his opponent. That's how I see everything going on. I might be wrong, but I have a bad feeling that I'm not wrong this time. Said Nurmagomedov versus Said Yakub Kakramonov. Fight goes the distance. Uh, Nurmagomedov versus Kakramonov to go the distance minus 150. Said to win minus 105. Said decision. So is Ivan gonna win in no distance? If goes to fifth round, he loses for sure. I feel like even you mentioned distance, but I don't think you know. It's scheduled for 5. No, I didn't know it's scheduled for 5. Fuck it, man. I was thinking it's a 3-round fight. No, I was thinking it's a 3-round fight. Whoa. I had no idea, man. Whoa. I was thinking it's 5. I was thinking it's 3-round fight. Belt competition. I think in 2 years Nurmagomedovs are going to be all over the UFC and dominate it even more than now. Yeah, you're right, Middle. Oh man, if it's belt competition, then I can't go with Arslan. If it's 5-round fight, it's problem. Then it's a big problem. I didn't know it's 5 rounds. I really didn't know that. Sorry, man. First Chechen defense. Man, Ivan is going to need KO TKO win or he's gonna get doomed. Let's see now. Jake Matthews versus Matthew Samuelsberger. Yeah, I placed a bet on Jake Matthews. Yeah, I placed a bet on Jake Matthews. Matthews to win minus 305. Matthews decision. Yeah, I placed a bet on Jake Matthews. I forgot to tell you that. But Matthews to win straight. Plus 140. Cheyenne Valismas versus Corey McKenna. How much is McKenna decision? No. No. Last 225. Valismas to win minus 180. It's either going to be McKenna decision or it's going to be Valismas inside the distance. Let me see. Valismas inside the distance. Corey has brutal top control. Valismas inside the distance. If I must bet on that fight middle, I would probably bet on Strickland. I think Strickland gonna win, but he was knocked out brutally last time, so I'm unsure. That's why I didn't bet. Valismas inside the distance plus 350. Did you win all your bets last card? Technically, I was 3 out of 4, but when it's a draw, which was in the case of Magomed Ankalaev versus Jan Blaovic, my bookie refunds money. It's like the odd one, you know. They refund you money. So technically, I didn't lose. I was 3 out of 4, but I didn't lose. Yeah, it's crazy fight to bet on. Strickland can win. Jared can also knock him out. We want Uncle Bigotary Strickland to win. Yes, true. Not bad. Yeah, I was 3 out of 4. But my bookie, when it's draw in MMA, they refund you. For example, Ankalaev versus Blaovic. They like for them draw, they refund you. Yeah, I expect Ivan start very aggressive in first or second round or gonna lose. You are right, Adam. I really didn't know it's 5-rounder. I really didn't know that. I've overseen that. You think this card is more predictable than the previous card? Way more unpredictable. Way more unpredictable, my friend. Way harder to bet. More tricky, more tricky. I think main event is a pick'em, right? Because I don't have money to bet this card. I placed 3 bets, but yeah, man, I bet on Paddy, but he's shit, man. I won money on Paddy, but he's a shitty fighter. I bet on him. I won money on him because of a fucking robbery. Yes, he lost every single round. Yesterday it was a pick'em, I think. So what is today? Is it still a pick'em or? You're right, he lost every single round, man. I placed a bet on Paddy and I won. But it was a robbery. I recorded 2 videos that it was a robbery. Cody Brandic versus Mikhail Alexichuk. I've got Mikhail to win. Minus 285. I've got Mikhail KO TKO. I got Mikhail KO TKO round 2. That's what I'm gonna have here. I have no idea if the odds changed since YouTubers start picking Jared, so the odds could have changed. Let me check right now. It's still a pick'em. Still a pick'em. Bobby Green versus Drew Dober. I've got Dober to win. Dober KO TKO. Dober KO TKO round 1. I think Dober gonna start off very aggressive. And Green is a great trash talker, but great trash talking and hype. It's okay. To some point it's okay, but I don't expect that's gonna bring him any good in this fight, especially. Good, we don't need Strickland to be underrated. He is really good. Well, it's a pick'em. Still a pick'em as much as I can say. Alex Caceres versus Julian Erosa. Caceres to win plus 140. Caceres decision. Our fight starts around 3. That's also something you can pay attention to. Also, the next fight, Alessandro Costa versus Amir Albazi. I've got a bet on Albazi. Amir Albazi to win inside the distance. Albazi to win round 3. Let me see how much is the other Albazi to win round 3. Plus 6 so low. That's a nice piece of play, pretty much nice piece of play. I do like it. I really do like it. Arman Sarukian versus Damir Ismagulov. I already have bet on Arman. Yes, I bet on Arman, but maybe I made a fatal error. Arman to win minus 195. Arman decision. But maybe I made fatal error here. There is a chance that I made a fatal error here. Now I was sure like 4 days ago when I placed my bet, but now I'm not that much sure. Now I'm not that much sure. Strickland to win minus 110. Strickland decision. I like Strickland decision or I like Cannonier KO TKO. I mean, Strickland has already been floored by Alex Platan Pereira, so let's be honest, it might happen again. And I'm actually worried about this fight. I'm actually very much worried because Strickland got floored badly and he is returning pretty much early on. He is returning pretty much early on, so I'm a bit scared. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a bit scared about Strickland's case. And I didn't bet on this because I was super scared. I was actually very much super scared. Hey Kale, how are you doing? How do you think you would hold against Cowboy Cerrone? Not old Cerrone who took a dive for money against Conor, but the younger Cerrone. He would beat me up, man. Strickland's gonna get KO'd. It's too early. I say the same. I didn't bet on that fight because of the same reason you say. However, Ivan play on ground, which Ante is very strong. Point on preparation mentally also Arslan look like self-confidence once he is already. Well, you are right. You are right. I hope Arslan to win, but we'll see. Hello, Illinois Bigfoot. Who should Paddy fight next? Give him Conor McGregor, man, or Tony Ferguson. Let's see a money fight. That guy. I don't want to see Paddy fighting ever again. Believe me. Pereira does crazy damage. Yes. Also, same. I'm slightly worried about my boy Strickland. I am worried about Strickland too. You know what's crazy? This fight was supposed to happen earlier. I know, man. I know. I want Paddy to fight Jim Miller. That's okay, but don't give him like highly ranked guys because I bet on Paddy. I won money on Paddy, but he lost every single round. It was a brutal robbery, man. If it was a split decision, fine, but it was a brutal robbery. Joe was on. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, man. Fair enough with that bet. I agree. Paddy versus Joe Zone kind of makes sense. Just don't give him high ranked fighters, man. Just don't do it. You're gonna kill that guy with that. Joe hasn't fought this year at all. Well, some guys who are on the end of their careers, maybe that could be a good piece of play for Paddy. Man, I just don't want to see Paddy getting smashed again. He was brutally dominated. Like he was brutally dominated. Michael Johnson. Ah, yeah. Yes, you are right. You are right, Kale. I'm writing round robin idea. This is my round robin idea. Michael Johnson should fight Jared Gordon. Yeah, Strickland Cannonier is 50-50, absolutely. Hard to find point to say any different. Yeah, it's either going to be Strickland decision or Cannonier KO TKO. It's a pick'em, minus 110 Strickland, minus 110 Cannonier. Sounds pretty much fair to me. What do you say? Really much sounds like a fair piece of play for me. Do you think there's a chance we could see Hooker versus Moicano in Brazil or in Perth? More likely in Perth. But there is a chance, yes. Why not? Sure, Jared versus Michael, but I don't want either to lose. Yeah, I agree. I doubt any of them is gonna. I think it would have been a close fight actually for me. I would play Spica mods on that. Yeah, I would play Spica mods on that. On that combat on those piece of play, I would play Spica mods. I will go crazy with the prediction and say Strickland with late TKO or Jared with KO. More likely Jared KO or Strickland decision, but you could do Malarkey versus Paddy. That's also a nice idea. I'm gonna check some odds. Maybe some odds appeared. I'm gonna check it on my cell phone. Maybe some strange odds appeared for potential Paddy fights. At my booking, nothing appeared yet. I'm just checking right now. Hold on, I'm checking on my phone. If Hakparast beats Malarkey, he could fight Paddy. That's okay. Yes, that's okay. I like that. I like that idea. Really much like that idea. That's a nice idea. Paddy's probably gonna try and get in London. It's so either Michael Johnson or Jared Gordon. I think they're gonna let Paddy fight in London. You know, UFC is all about money, marketing. They don't care much about our interests. And you know that pretty much well. They're all about marketing. I mean, it's just UFC. It's just fucking UFC. Everything is marketing for them. Marketing and strategy. Molly's probably gonna end up fighting like Marina Moroz in London. Molly got destroyed in her previous fight, but fighting Marina Moroz pretty much makes sense. Yeah, fighting Marina Moroz pretty much makes sense. You're right about that one. UFC is becoming trash slowly. It's almost like Disney with what they did to Marvel. We're gonna see Marvel show soon in UFC, yeah. Man, we're gonna see Marvel show and boxing judges and combine those two. It's a perfect recipe for disaster. We're gonna see disastrous UFC. Yeah, we're gonna see the era of UFC disasters. Imagine the era of UFC boxing robberies. Imagine that coming up. The era of UFC boxing robberies is coming up. And fans will have to adjust to enjoy toxic robberies. How does that sound? With Israel Adesanya humor. Yeah, die-hard MMA fans and MMA gods, please get used to toxic MMA robberies. You got no choice. My plans for Christmas. I'm actually traveling to one city close to Belgrade. I'm actually traveling there, so I will be traveling starting tomorrow. So I will be traveling until Christmas. King C. Maybe Paddy would have more success in the featherweight division, the women's featherweight division. That's a nice comment. Hamzat Chimaev fans. Yeah, welcome to the era of Hamzat Chimaev fans, Islam Makachev fans, Paddy Pimblet, boys, and boxing robberies. No, Hamzat Chimaev fans are the worst. Hamzat Chimaev and Islam Makachev's fans. Believe me, those guys are like. People ask me, I mean, with all the respect towards my Russian followers, I respect them. But I don't like Dagestani and Checheni MMA fans because they are super, super, super toxic. With all the respect to Russians and other people who follow me, I mean, I don't care about anybody's ethnicity. I don't care about that. I care about humans. But Makachev's and Chimaev's fans are like off the rockers. My dream London card is Edwards versus Covington, Muhammad Chimaev since Usman is out. Holloway versus Allen. Pimblet versus Gordon too. They will never let that happen. Moros versus McKenna, agree. Dekise Guida. Oh, let's bring it on. Mokaev Elliott, nice one. Aspinall Jairzinho. Aspinall is still recovering from a knee surgery, I believe. Actually, a huge amount of followers of Hamzat and Islam are Arabs. But you also wrote that you are from Jordan, but you're normal. You're pretty much normal. And you're realistic. But it would be nice if he was ready to go. I mean, when I talk to you, Mido, you're pretty much realistic. You are not like, oh, this guy is best, this guy is best, this guy is best. You're pretty much realistic. Yeah, I'm a rare specimen. Well, rare or not rare, you are realistic. I mean, I can talk to you because you are pretty much realistic. Those guys are delusional. I hate delusional people, man. As a Bulgarian, we hate delusional people in Bulgaria. That's like we are Europeans, man. We are going ahead of time, if you know what that means. And people who are delusional, they are they live 20 years ago, if you know what I want to say. They live in the past. Aspinall can't fight Thai because Thai needs time off. A lot of time off. Pavlovich should fight upwards. Isn't? Yeah, Spivak is slated to fight Lewis. I'm trying my best to be realistic and unbiased and honest. I get what you're saying. Man, I'm a futurist. You know, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Francis is leaving UFC. Thoughts? Well, he has never been in good relationships with Dana White. I'm not surprised Illinois is Bigfoot. I'm not surprised at all. KKR France versus Alex Perez is such a mismatch. Brutal mismatch. 1 year ahead. Yeah, but you are behaving, I mean, you are saying that you're from Jordan. I would say that you are like from Austria, from Netherlands, from Germany, by your way of thinking. They think like you think. You know, even Bulgarians think like you. We are trying to be as realistic as possible and we are trying to be as unbiased as possible. You know, we call that European way of thinking. I don't know how you call it in Jordan. Remember when Mark Dekise was a prospect? Good old days, man. 5 years ago. I still miss those days, honestly. Do you miss those days when Mark Delkisa used to be a prospect? I'm ahead of everyone here, man. No one understands what I say most of the time. People at my age are running after girls and smoking and being dumb. Poor guy started grappling too much and got boring. Meanwhile, I'm working on myself since I was 14. I don't know how things work, man, but you are behaving like you're European. I don't know how people behave in Jordan because I've never been to your state, but I've got four parlays going for tomorrow. Good luck, Narashi. I've never been to Jordan. I don't know how people think there, but I'm telling you, I'm a futurist. I'm European. I'm like, we call it Europeici in Bulgaria, like Europeans. They are traditional Arabs. Um, Sorry, I am not traditional, man. I even have nothing against prostitution, man. I am very much untraditional. I respect people who respect me, and I respect people who are pretty much unbiased, who can talk normally, who accept others. That's what I respect in my life. I mean, I've got nothing against, for example, smoking weed if it's going to help you with your sports performance. But if you're gonna smoke weed and make yourself dumb, then it's not okay, you know. And I have everything against smoking cigars. I don't like smoking cigars. I don't like drinking alcohol. I think it's downgrading your sports performance. But this is just European way of thinking. I'm not saying I'm right. I mean, I'm pretty much open-minded person. I'm traditional, but like original traditional, not the current stupidity we have. I'm also balanced. Well, that's okay. That's fine too. There are people like you in Western Bulgaria. I mean, I was born in Western Bulgaria, and majority of people are like you, like you. You say traditional, but like original. That's Western Bulgaria. Eastern Bulgaria is everything but traditional, but I'm more like Eastern boy. But it's okay. I mean, guys from the West, I can accept that. I can accept them. They're like we can talk normally. Yeah, you are like you are from Western Bulgaria. They think they are like traditional but original traditional majority of them, but like eastern part of Bulgaria near the Black Sea, it's everything but a tradition, you know. It's like freedom, freedom, freedom. I lost with all, bro, in life. Don't know what is wrong, what is right anymore. Why? What happened to you, Adam? No, we can discuss those topics. I am pretty much interested in discussing those topics. Best thing to do for me is have a normal human conversation aside from fighting. That's okay. I mean, if you're having a normal human conversation with me, that makes me happy, man. No, that really makes me happy. Pereira, Adesanya 2, Whittaker, Costa, Vettori, Dolidze, Cannonier, Strickland, Branson, Duplessis, Hermanson, Muniz, Imo, Gastelum, Curtis, Imo, Gastelum, Winner, Till Anders. Oh, let's bring it on, man. I fucking love it. Adam, I hope you find peace in your life, but to find peace, you must go through a lot and achieve whatever goals you set for yourself. But actually, Mido, you are not pretty much bad in fighting. I mean, I've seen your video. You are not bad at all. If you agreed not to have hard strikes, etc. Till versus Sanders would be wild. That would be an awesome fight. No, really, that would be an awesome fight, really. It would have been a great fight. Hello, Niall. How are you doing, my friend? Niall and Kevin are my greatest fans, you know. Kevin is always saying Vlad Hooker is on your way. I think Duplessis versus Brunson fight. That would have been awesome. Really much awesome. Yeah, Niall and Kevin are my two most loyal fans. Really. My two most loyal fans. They even send me Hooker. They even send Hookers to my address. It's a sign of respect. It's a good test for Dricus. It's an awesome test for Dricus. It would have been a great test for Dricus. Dude, that fight was 2 years ago. Now I would kill this guy easy. But thank you for acknowledging that I'm good. Ah, that's awesome. I just put 50 on Sean by points. I actually hope for Sean by points. It's either going to be Sean points or Jared Cannonier KO TKO. Yes, he is a fighter. But he is training very hard, you know. He is, how do you say, a lone school samurai. That's me, the lone school samurai. That guy is lone school samurai. You know, he's just constantly saying that he has to train on his own. Not an easy way to choose, man. It's actually a hard way to choose. Soon I will make my professional debut. I'm too young right now. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Bring it on. Bro, even I study philosophy is decent help much. Kind of sensitive person, pretty much all about it. All of us are. People are thinking that I'm psychologically very strong, but the truth is, I'm actually pretty much fragile. That's why I'm drinking all those meds, so the truth is, I'm pretty much fragile. But again, at the end of the day, I have the best community in the world, and that's something nobody can take away from me. I'm really having the best community in the world. All those people here, we are all freaks in our own way, right? I know that about you, bro. Philosophy might lead to overthinking. Overthinking usually leads to problems. I don't know. I'm pretty much bad into in philosophy. I actually suck in philosophy, but some people like it. But just not my point of view. I'm actually horrible at philosophy. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's okay. Hello, Jake. Yeah, we are freaks in our own way. Why not? I'm rarely going live so late, but why wouldn't I go? Let's have fun, boys. Albazi Costa. I think it's not going to go into round three. I have a bet on Albazi straight. I think I found another short clip of that old fight. Yeah, yeah, go for it. Just write me here when you send a message on IG. UFC starting a bit early tomorrow for once. I think it's 4 p.m. Eastern time. I think. Oh, nice. Brits can follow. Europe can follow and enjoy. Oh, thank you. Well, 1600. You just followed me? Uh, okay, let me check. Let me follow you back. I eat raw onion every day. That's awesome. Uh, okay, I followed you back. Did I follow you back? I got it a while ago. Did I follow you back? I hope I did. I just use it to talk to friends. I have to use my Instagram. I mustn't shut it down. It's like, just don't ask me, man. Kinda stressful. My sponsor doesn't wanna let me shut that Instagram down. I think tomorrow will be a good card. I've heard a lot of different predictions on so many fights for tomorrow. I don't know what to expect at all. Me neither. Well, you can expect fireworks. I post some funny things. That's nice. I have a pretty much funny TikTok video. When I trolled my coach. When I trolled my coach, Itzko. Philosophy is learning us about the limits of what we can discover, the limits of language, of our possession, more lesson of humble than anything else. With those principles, you're not gonna be wolf. I was trolling my coach. We were recording some TikTok video, and then he said I was doing GMP elbows, and then he said, Vlad, that's nice, but use your head. When he said use your head, I started to headbutt, to land headbutts, and he was like, "No, idiot, what are you doing? Headbutts are illegal. Stop doing it." I'm a big fan of Damir. I'm confident he wins by decision. There is a chance he is going to win too. Let me see. Okay. Ah, this is a clip from the fight. I'm watching fight now. Ah, you're backpedaling again. This guy is very furious because you're backpedaling. Yeah, I did. Ah, you're backpedaling again. Ah. He eye poked me right in that first cut. Yes, I've seen that. I've seen that, but I understand why he gets angry now. You saw it. Yeah, I did it. Of course, Paddy is delusional. Teofimo Lopez is washed. Yes, he is. Very much washed. Let's go, the Bulgarian Kingdom. Let's go. You and Kevin are my greatest fans. You even want to send me hookers to my home. What a sign of respect. It's the greatest sign of respect one can get, especially in Bulgaria, when somebody wants to pay you a hooker. It's a sign of deep respect. A deep respect, not just a respect, but a deep respect. I gotta head out quick, but I'll be right back. No probs, I'm gonna be live for 15 more minutes. I'm all caught up now. Yeah, 15 more minutes, I'm going live. I'm always glad to hang around with the boys. I won that fight by anonymous decision. Awesome. Hope all is well. Been wanting to go on live and or create content for a long time now. Starting to really get to me that I cannot bring myself to. Did you ever get anxiety or doubts before you began? Many times, man. Many times. I was having a lack of self-confidence, man. It was kinda killing me throughout my life. Hey, I used to have a YouTube channel as a kid, and yes, a lot of doubts happened. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I even wanted to kill myself because of that at some point of my career. But at some point. It's way behind me, but I was extremely depressive because things didn't go well. But it was like 5, 6 years ago now. It's behind me. It's behind me, all of this, but I've been through the worst in my life, so now I'm better. Now I'm way better. I'm recovered. I'm feeling like a new man. Yeah, very much behind. Now I'm the Bulgarian cowboy, now I'm celebrity. But imagine some people can be celebrities, some people can't. Somebody simply cannot carry that on his shoulders. And I was the guy who didn't believe that he was going to make something big in his life. And at the end of the day, I made it. I made it and I'm glad for it. I'm smoking a spliff in my back garden. Oh, can we smoke together, man? Glad you saw that line I stepped out of and got warned for. Yes? He did that a total of like 11 times. Every time I kick him, he would go off balance. But I'm sure you will be even bigger. Yeah, I'm hoping to. I'm hoping to, man. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It was very, very, very hard for me, man. I was having some very hard periods in my life, but that's way behind me. Of course, everybody is here to help anybody. That's why the community serves. That's why the community exists. We are here to help each other, even with the greatest fears, with the greatest problems. And middle, you are having pretty much that fight was pretty much fun. After you saw a hint of my fighting skills, you think I can defeat Raul Rosas Jr. Well, if you improve your ground game, you would stand a chance. But you must improve your ground game, man. You must improve your takedown defense and your ground game. Those two things. Your striking is pretty much decent. You are not bad in striking. You could be a good sprawl and brawl guy, if you know what I mean. You could be a good sprawl and brawl guy. Really, you could be sorry, a very very good sprawl and brawl guy. A stand-up guy with rock solid takedown defense, with the granite chin, and with very good counters. I believe that could be a nice piece of play for you. Like fighting style, if you know what I mean by that. Thanks for saying that the fights is fun. I thought it was horrible because I don't like backpedaling. But I told you before, I was going to lose easily if I didn't back off. Well, it was 2 years ago, man can learn a lot in 2 years. Yeah, exactly, I understand what you mean, but this is absolutely not my style. So, so what is your style? How would you elaborate your fighting style? I had to adapt quickly. So, how's your fighting style? How would you describe it? Do you have some kind of a description for your fighting style? Give me a second. Fine. I've got all the time of this world. I'm gonna be live for 7 minutes more. Then I'm going to sleep. You stick with sport, which is more and more popular, and doing English, which is truly open to peoples around the world. It's just a matter of time. Once you're gonna be a top journalist prospect, you will see. Oh, thank you. Means a lot to me, really. I'm really trying to be the best in the game. I'm really trying to be one of the best in the game. And you know what makes a difference between me and other journalists? I train. I'm not fucking joking around. I train. My fighting style is basically no style, no specific style at all. I can brawl, I can become Israel Adesanya in a blink of an eye, and back off all the time. I have decent ground game and nasty elbows. You are similar to me. I also have nasty elbows. That is a similar fighting style to me, man. I can also brawl or backpedal and irritate people with that. I'm more fighting like Dominic Cruz though. Though usually I'm the dominator in the fight, I piss people off with trash talking, which makes them do terrible mistakes I use against them. That's funny. That's really funny when you piss people off with trash talking. That sounds pretty much funny. But that's good for the sport, you know. If you have good trash talking skills, you are going to skyrocket your career pretty much quicker. One time I made a guy kick his friend in the face. It was an epic moment, I believe. I'm getting a bag for Christmas and we'll hang it in the garage. Maybe we can try a technique Tuesday or something where you teach me something live for the people to also learn from. Just an idea. Why not, man? That sounds okay. That's a nice idea. It was my friend that I fought with was there. He never forgets that. Must have been an epic one. Must have been an epic victory, right, Mido? All right. Thank you for all those ideas. Thank you for all those suggestions. But now I need to get some sleep as tomorrow we've got the last event of the year. So I need to edit. My eyes are already closing, so I'm extremely tired. So, got to say that catch you later, guys. Tomorrow, don't forget to join. I'm covering the whole event, so don't forget to join. Don't forget to watch and follow live. And yeah, sleep well to you too, guys. Have a great day, everyone. Night, night.